which is coming up in a moment. Both Durham players, one having graduated and moved back down to London, one a current student who is studying here, and you can see them on stream right there. Neonradish, usually known for his Fox, but is actually going Dr. Mario today. I wonder why.
Neonradish, I've heard of the Dr. Mario before. It's not a complete unknown. I think it was probably his character before Fox, but when you're playing against a character like Loopy's Mario, I don't know if you're just that afraid of getting forward aired stuck in your recovery or something that you'd actively take just having a bad recovery to get away from it, but Neonradish is at least going to try it for game one, and at the moment it is not going very well.
Yeah, I can imagine the thought process behind this is probably to get out of Mario's combos a little more easily, since Fox's weight is kind of ideal for Mario. But at the moment, the neutral's just very much in Loopy's favour. The fireball to catch the recovery there is just a little bit of extra chip, and so far, Neon's only managed a couple of hits.
Yeah, just chipping away. Oh, but that rising there could have potentially set up into something. Loopy was completely defenseless on the left, but now no tech chase scenario. Neonradish is going to get up out of that one, because being a Fox main, it's generally pretty quick on the sticks, but an attempted up B out of shield punish, but was absolutely nowhere near Loopy. Very easily could have died for that one.
Yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but we've got the ledge jump back air to take it anyway. Very significant lead for Loopy here, and he's going to get, well, we saw a nice nair to break the combo there, leaving it at only 21%.
Just slightly more unrewarded by doing it as Dr. Mario, whose sour spot is at the beginning and the sweet spot is at the end. Because Dr. Mario can combo break with a nair, but that is all it will do. It will break the combo and do next to no damage.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen a nice dare there to start combo again, broken quite immediately. But
oh, wow. Just saying, hey, you know, I've reflected the projectile. I'm going to wait for your next option. Sits there, holding in just to make sure you don't get spiked directly off the stage there. This has started to even up quite a lot. I'm really seeing Neonradish take his time with it a bit more, and as soon as I say that, he goes for a run-in read with an F smash.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the F smash is a little bit idealistic, I suppose. I'd like to see some more safer, less committal options, especially when you're at 130 now %. Very vulnerable to Mario's up smash and even his dare at
it maybe felt a bit more like a Fox play, where a Fox F smash is at least going to push you forwards. And slightly more likely to catch what you need, but the double jump is gone, so Neonradish is most likely gone, but he's going to take it!
Right, we're back.
To help us out, so we're not missing any of the action.
Yeah, we've got TOs on board to help.
They're already trying to take a photograph in the middle of the set, actually.
Yeah, I think I realise it's only game one, but I think Loopy really needs to be aware of Dr. Mario's options. You, of course, can't use the down B again after you've been hit until you land.
Yes.
So having used it already, Loopy should have recognised that and realised that Neon wouldn't have been able to get back.
Especially because you're regular Mario. You've got Flood. He doesn't.
True,
You don't even need to go in the first place to push him away, because if he was going to make ledge, it was barely going to make ledge.
Yeah,
you only needed the slightest little love tap from the Flood stream, but hey ho, mistakes are made, and I think there is a lot of pressure when you're both playing close range combo characters like Mario and Dr. Mario. You want to get in there and throw hands directly.
Yeah, I feel like something we haven't seen much from Neon so far though is the Dr. Mario's combo game. We've seen players like Local GP, who used to be in this region, have quite a strong combo game with him. But his combo game is a little bit unconventional compared to Mario.
Yes.
Mario's is the usual. You got your up airs into up Bs. We've got giant pronoun on the screen. I'm not sure how that's happened.
That's mine.
but yeah. So I feel like Neon may be a little bit unpracticed with these combos. Maybe we'll see them in the future games, but I don't know. I personally feel like the Fox is the play should this game go in either player's favour really.
But we're back. We have the feed, and we've got the end of the game, seemingly.
So it seems like we'll miss the entire last stock. Loopy taking it with the Fireball edge guard, and now we're left with Neon deciding whether or not he wants to stay with the Dr. Mario or go to his tried and true Fox.
Yeah, I was just checking to make sure that one definitely counted, but judging by the faces and by our stream runner, yes, that does count. So even despite the disruption in the middle of the game, Neonradish himself a TO of Durham before he moved away.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be the type to hold up the bracket on account of some slight misfortune for him. But
Yeah.
Dr. Mario is going to be maintained. The players have also switched positions somehow, so we'll try and get the names swapped around for you. But sticking with Dr. Mario, still best of 3, so it's all or nothing right now.
Yeah, and sticking with the same stage as well. I've noticed so far both players are going for quite a lot of preemptive up Bs out of shield. Perhaps trying to stuff out an approach before it comes, but both characters can punish it so hard, I don't know if it's worth it.
I kind of get it when you're in the air because Mario's range is so low that if you're kind of able to just take that close-up trade, Super Jump Punch, I think it's probably quicker than the likes of Mario's back air even potentially. But
yeah, it's very, very fast.
But Mega Vitamins are going to be the one instead, until reflected right back at him. One pill too many, trying to cause an overdose there, but instead pushing Loopy off to the side. And Neonradish has once again showed his hand, but gets away with it.
Yeah, the Doc Tornado is actually deceptively lagless as well, so you have to be very aware of how you can punish it.
Oh, and it's going to break
strong
through as
reversal.
well. Getting a no-tech situation off the side because Loopy had no idea where that Dr. Tornado was going to send him, but a ledge trump back air is the absolute Loopy staple. Nevertheless, this is a player who is, competing in his first year of Durham tournaments, but he's risen up pretty quickly, wants to establish himself over one of the former TOs and top seeds of Durham's events, show how quickly this scene has advanced in just a short space of time.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of percent being put on Loopy at the moment, though, and we have to be very aware of Doc's kill options here. We've seen the up smash, of course, that both characters have, but Doc's up B, as we said earlier, very, very fast. I believe it's frame 3. If Loopy goes for an unsafe move on shields, that could be punished incredibly strong.
I thought it was like frame 6 or so, but...
Oh, it's absurdly fast.
Got it. Well, I'll spam it even more, but now Neonradish is going to go for 2 back airs in a fallen... I think that was an up air.
That was an up air. It has a bit of an unusual angle that sends that, so I'm not certain the DI was correct, but either way, it's a strong move. It probably could have killed regardless.
Yeah, it's one of those where I feel like they gave it that angle because the devs recognized that Dr. Mario isn't going to be doing much in the way of vertical combos anyway, just doesn't have the jump height, so they said, you know what, an up air doesn't need to send up, but very rarely do you actually see it used deliberately as a kill off the side. Usually
as a DI check on a down throw. But we're seeing Neon hold her is, well, I was going to say hold his stock quite well, but unfortunately getting caught by the up smash, and we're back to a relatively even position where both players are going to be looking for the combo starters to build that percent.
Yeah, it's one of those where when you're playing pretty much the same character, if you commit to camping, then you don't... Like, no character has a particular advantage in this field, and therefore the one who is camping probably does have the advantage, right? But Loopy says, I don't want to do that, I want to get in there and get a combo, end it right now, but Neonradish, he will never camp. It is the antithesis of how he plays, and that means he's going to get caught in the Loopy trap once again. He has to fight his way back down. Oh, rolls past the ledge trap, though. Just getting away with his life there.
Yeah, I feel like the blind spot of up smash at the front there really helped. A lot of smash attacks coming out. I realize they're relatively lagless and not that unsafe to throw out, but we need to confirm that they're actually going to hit before we go for them. Yeah,
Neonradish knowing speed-wise when a super jump punch would hit, but not really recognizing the range.
No way!
But he will wait for Loopy to come to him. I will charge an F smash in the corner. And the thing is, positionally, it did make some sense. It was a little bit brave, and you definitely could have lost the set over it. But because there was a platform interfering with, say, Loopy going in with a falling forward air, he was going to have to commit something to like a run-off F-smash or a dash attack that wouldn't kill.
Yeah.
So I think Loopy committed to the fall-in, maybe hadn't realized how much the platform was going to interfere with him, and just had to commit to getting hit by the F-smash in the end. So it is going to be 1-1, and the old guard versus the new guard are going to throw it down in game 3. Mario, Dr. Mario, let's see who's better.
Yeah, I realize... I think after that ending to the previous game, we really need to look for a mindset improvement from Loopy, because a lot of players will tilt off that. So at the moment, it seems pretty good. We've got strong advantage state, lead of about 70% now, and Loopy will shortly be looking for the stock, potentially with an up smash, maybe with a bear, or his ledge jump bear as we saw earlier.
Now, really good timing on the ledge grab, actually, from Neonradish, because Loopy was covering the ledge with dash attack, the big lingering hitbox. Neonradish grabbed at the exact same time, the exact right time to dodge it all with his invincibility.
Yeah, Neon's going for a few more of these S smashes in neutral. I'm not too sure of the thought process with him, unfortunately not being able to recover there. But in a weird way, I can see the logic behind them, because by standing under a platform where you can't be approaching above, it can stuff out any bear approaches from Mario.
Yeah. And you've always got the conscious thought of Mario when he's under a platform. Oh, up smash, nearly taking it off the side there. Mario's up smash usually can't reach characters on the ledge. I have to say usually, because sometimes it will work, but depends on the opponent shifting their hitboxes. But it does kind of open the field of, hey, if you know I'm not going to use my best move, what am I going to do? Have a think. But instead we're going to see the stocks equalized from that kind of position. And now Neonradish is clawing a lead back, but stuck in the Mario blender.
Yeah, we saw a very nice frame trap to take the stock, so we know that Neon's got some matchup knowledge. Ooh, are we going to see... Stop. I'm very wary of Neon losing the stock here early, because this is prime percentage for Mario to get a kill off the top with up air into dare.
I appreciate that he didn't commit to a tech option there after being sent so low to the side. He just landed with a nair instead, so he could commit to his traditional walking options instead. But can you get past the ledge? Loopy just backing away, allowing it, but the back air will break through the vitamins and get a sour spot hit as well. The up smash and the F smash will both miss, though. They are so keen to get a kill here at these mid to upper percents.
And we've seen the flood, as you mentioned earlier, very powerful option versus stock, and then the cape to absolutely seal the kill.
Yeah, and it's one where I feel like Mario's cape is going to be much more effective than Dr. Mario's in this matchup as well. Not just because Mario has a better recovery, but the lack of stalling on Dr. Mario's anyway just makes it so much harder to use. You have used your double jump here, but Neonradish survives, but now close to a full stop down here, and not necessarily on the verge of taking a stock here, unless you can do something drastic.
I really respect that back air from Loopy. That would have been an incredible way to reverse the situation. Just barely missed, but it shows so much awareness. And Neon is going to be looking for a kill option here. Can't get too greedy with the F smashes and the up smashes as well, I suppose.
That nair again, sour spotting because it was the early hitbox. If it was a sweet spot, it would have killed in that position, but you chose Dr. Mario on the character select screen, so you have to deal with this weirdness. Can you get past one more ledge trap? No,
that's going to be it.
Cannot. The back air takes it for Loopy. 2-1. The new guard prevails over the old, and Neonradish will be forced to do a loser's run. I believe that is meeting...
Oh?
I don't think that is meeting...
Is this perhaps best of 5? I'm not... I was under the impression this was best of 3, but perhaps not. It's best of 5. Okay.
Right. Well,
so I believe we have a full best of 5 tournament. Are we sticking with the same characters? Believe so. To be honest, it's been close enough that I don't think there's a reason to switch.
Yeah, no, I agree. When you bring out the Fox, I think Fox can lose to Mario quite comfortably if you're not really ready for it, because he still has to be in close range, and Mario tends to destroy a lot of close range characters, and the reason he's not like one of the best characters in the game is because it's so easy to counterpick him with pretty much any sword in the game or just high range character. Like, you would imagine something like Mario Samus, for instance, to be a big winning matchup for Mario because he's got a reflector that should shut down all of Samus's options. But Samus can still kind of win anyway, just on account of how long that grab is.
Yeah, that's true.
But Fox, he does not have the range, so Neonradish is just going to try and do this even Stevens.
Yeah. So we're seeing a very similar start to this game as we have previously. Neon being the first one to take the kill of the up smash this game. You know, noticeably, I haven't actually seen him go for any kills with Doc's throws yet. Because he's got quite a lot of mix-ups on the down throw, and he's also got a very strong killing back throw. So I'm interested to see if he goes for those later in the game.
Yeah, you've got back throw, you've got down throw into down B. I don't know if it's ever strictly true, but it's hit often enough to know it's at least an option.
Yeah, but, it's certainly something that you need to be aware of as the victim.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think either of them are really going for throws at all. Maybe that could be the difference maker here in the final game, the first person to start finding that Z button.
Yeah. So Neon actually got quite a strong read there on the spot dodge to punish up with the charged up smash. Although it didn't do that much overall, it can have so much effect on the mental of the opponent.
but that's going to be a strong effect on the cranium of
Yeah,
Loopy.
true.
With that falling forward air. Can Loopy take it off the top? No.
Not
Excellent
quite.
DI from Neonradish, knowing exactly how those combos are going to work. Oh, that big F smash though. Loopy could still take this 3-1 if he really holds it together on this stock. It's Neonradish's turn though, and does the turnaround up air to set up a back air as a follow-up. Gets the spike. Neonradish is going to live off that one, but I really was impressed with the Neonradish combo, even if Loopy is getting more of them now.
Again, good DI. Oh, we've got to be aware of these smash attacks. They're coming out a lot and in droves. Both, we've seen already that the... Okay.
All right, 3 of them,
Well-
yeah, we can do. Oh, but actually throwing out the nail. Loopy is going to do that, killing off the top. That was a very interesting scenario because Neonradish had parried the fireball from Loopy, so it seemed like a fairly easy situation to just punish the landing with something like a forward smash. But what Loopy did was throw out an extra nair to say the fireball was a decoy. You're going to try and punish me. I'm going to hit you first.
Yeah.
Use that to safely get back down and secure the set 3-1. Feels deserved in the end. Neonradish always felt like on the cusp of taking a game. I think Loopy was losing every game that he did win at some point, but always found the way to bring it back. So well done to Loopy.
Yeah.
Will be moving on